Hello, this is the extra credit for reading the essay out loud, and here we go. The name of my essay is Law and Order. Imagine being able to change the lives of civilians every day at your job. Your actions can make or break a client, determining the outcome of the rest of their lives. Lawyers must deal with this every day at their jobs. One mistake can be a lifetime of prison for your client, or millions of dollars having to be paid to your divorced client's wife. Every little word you say in the courtroom means everything to the jury. This job is many professions put into one. One must be a psychologist while interrogating and analyzing. This job is a constant heart race and will never become a bore. I live quite the exciting lifestyle, and this job would fit into it perfectly. I would love to change the lives of everyday civilians and to be sure that justice will be served. I would love to drive home from work feeling as if I've really made a difference in someone's life. Being able to drive home from my job with a smile on my face really means a lot. Some days may be a drag, and I'll always not always win my cases, but as long as I know I have done everything in my power for my client, I will remain content. Being happy is a huge part of success, and with this job, my happiness will be constant. The completion is going through tough. The completion is going to be tough, with all the recent raises in law school enrollment, which pushes me even more to want this job. I love a challenge, and this job is full of them. I will have to work extremely hard to become a successful lawyer and must cruise through the bumps in the road. The main obstacles in which I must get through in order to become a successful lawyer consists of getting accepted into an elite law school, passing the American bar exam, and establishing my independent law firm. Law schools are one of the most difficult types of schools to be accepted into. One must be on the top of their class to be accepted to these extremely competitive schools. You begin to you begin this competitive process by completing your applications. During this application process, students must complete the Law School Admissions Test, LSAT. This is a half-day standardized test administered 4 times each year at designated testing centers throughout the world. All American Bar Association approved schools, most Canadian law schools, and many other law schools require applicants to take the LSAT as part of their admission process. The LSAT is taken on Saturdays other than in June, where it's taken on a Monday. Most law schools require that this test is taken December for admission for following fall. Some schools put a lot more emphasis on this test than others. One must also register for the Credential Assembly Service. It is most convenient to register for this service when registering for the test to avoid more loads of paperwork. You can get started with these services by either mail or internet. After all these steps, one is now able to consider what law school in which they are interested in. If one is at a loss of where they are interested to attend, law recruitment forums are held. These forums are held in cities all across the United States to give students the opportunity to talk to representatives and current students attending these schools. These forums are so informational that many people spend hours and even up to a day within them. In addition to having the current student and representatives speak to you about what their premises have to offer, question and answer sessions are provided for the interested. These opportunities bring you closer to acceptance to these schools after having to deal with this hectic process as even more intense process just around the corner. This process goes by the name of the bar exam. The bar is an extremely complex exam. It usually takes 2 days to complete and it consists of many types of questions. The process begins with signing up for a bar review course. You can do this online or by mail. This is a review. There is a review section in which you can go over questions in which you do on the actual examination itself. After all, constant studying is required for at least a month or two. Most lawyers go into hibernation for a couple of months before this bar examination due to these months of studying. Many lawyers state that you should always abide by a constant study plan. If one sticks to the plan, the results tend to be what one is looking for. Another important step to the preparation of the bar exam is practice tests. Practice tests of this exam are easily available and essential for the success of this exam. The last quick bit remember during this examination is to remain positive. Lawyers claim that many let the stress get to them during this preparation period, causing the test results not to be the greatest. The actual exam itself contains several essay questions that test general legal principles, complex essay questions, which test the state's personal laws, and the multi-state bar examination, MBE. which is a 200